time. It's the one resource we can't replenish, yet we often let it slip through our fingers like sand. As the year draws to a close, a remarkable opportunity presents itself, a chance to pause, to reflect, to distill the essence of our experiences. But this isn't just any reflection. It's a powerful alchemy that can transform the lead of our past into the gold of our future. Welcome to 7 Strategies for Effective End-of-Year Reflection, Simple Living. In the next few minutes, we'll explore innovative techniques that go beyond mere reminiscing. These are tools to extract wisdom, map your emotional journey, and align your actions with your deepest values. Are you ready to turn your year's experiences into a launchpad for personal growth? To craft a blueprint for a life of purpose and simplicity? Then let's begin this journey of reflection and transformation. As the year draws to a close, we find ourselves at a unique crossroads, a moment suspended between the past and the future. This is not just another turn of the calendar, but a powerful opportunity for transformation through reflection. In the next few minutes, we'll explore 7 innovative strategies that go beyond mere reminiscing. These are tools designed to help you distill wisdom from your experiences, chart your emotional journey, and align your actions with your deepest values. From condensing your year's learnings into actionable mantras to mapping your emotional landscape, we'll dive into practices that can reshape your perspective and set the stage for meaningful growth. These aren't just exercises in nostalgia. They're catalysts for change, designed to help you craft a life of intention and simplicity. Whether you're looking to declutter your mind, refine your goals, or simply gain clarity on your path forward, these reflection strategies will provide a framework for deep, transformative introspection. So, let's embark on this journey of self-discovery and purposeful planning, as we prepare to close one chapter and open another with renewed focus and insight. Knowledge is abundant, but wisdom is rare. As we approach the year's end, it's time to transform the raw material of your experiences into the gold of insight. Welcome to Wisdom Distillation, a powerful technique to crystallize your year's learnings into 7 concise, actionable mantras. Think of your year as a vast ocean of experiences. Now, imagine yourself as an alchemist, tasked with extracting the most precious elements from this sea. Your goal? To create 7 potent drops of wisdom, each a concentrated essence of a crucial lesson learned. Start by revisiting your year chronologically. For each month, jot down the most significant lesson or realization. Don't overthink, let your intuition guide you. Once you have 12 insights, look for patterns or themes. Which lessons resonate most deeply? Which ones, if applied, could profoundly impact your future? Now comes the art of distillation. Take these insights and refine them into 7 clear, memorable mantras. These aren't just catchy phrases, they're your personal wisdom compass for the coming year. For instance, patience precedes breakthrough, or simplicity amplifies joy. Remember, the power lies not just in creating these mantras, but in living them. Write them down, display them prominently, or set them as daily reminders. Let these distilled wisdoms infuse your decisions and actions in the year ahead. By condensing your year's learnings into these 7 mantras, you're not just reflecting. You're creating a roadmap for personal growth and simple living. You're turning hindsight into foresight, paving the way for a more intentional and fulfilling future. 1. Emotions are the colors that paint our experiences, the invisible currents that shape our journey through life. As we approach the year's end, it's time to chart these emotional waters, creating a map that reveals the hidden contours of our inner landscape. Welcome to Emotional Cartography, a powerful technique to visualize and understand your emotional journey over the past year. This isn't just about recalling how you felt. It's about uncovering patterns, identifying pivotal moments, and gaining insights that can guide your future course. Begin by creating a timeline of your year. Now, for each significant event or period, assign an emotion or set of emotions. Use colors, symbols, or even weather patterns to represent these feelings. Perhaps joy is a sunny yellow, while frustration is a stormy gray. As you plot these emotional data points, patterns will emerge. You might notice seasons of contentment, sudden peaks of excitement, or valleys of challenge. Pay special attention to the transitions. What triggered shifts in your emotional state? Look for your emotional North Stars, those moments of profound peace or clarity that can guide you forward. Equally important, identify the emotional storms, recurring patterns of stress or anxiety that you may want to navigate differently in the future. This map isn't just a record of the past, it's a tool for the future. Use it to recognize emotional triggers, celebrate your resilience, and make intentional choices about where you want your emotional journey to lead next year. By creating this emotional cartography, you're not just reflecting. You're gaining a deeper understanding of your inner world, paving the way for more mindful and intentional living in the year to come. What if today were your last? This question, often posed by philosophers and life coaches, takes on new meaning as we approach the year's end. The legacy lens invites you to step outside the mundane and view your life through the prism of lasting impact. Consider for a moment, if you were to write your own eulogy based solely on this past year, what would it say? This isn't an exercise in morbidity, but a powerful tool for clarity and purpose. Begin by listing your actions, decisions, and interactions from the past year. Now, shift your perspective. How did these moments ripple out into the world? Did that kind word to a stranger spark a chain of goodwill? Did your decision to volunteer create lasting change in your community? Look beyond the obvious. Sometimes, the smallest gestures leave the most profound legacies. A patient explanation to a colleague, a moment of vulnerability with a loved one, or a stand taken for your values. These can all shape lives in ways we may never fully comprehend. As you reflect, patterns may emerge. Perhaps you'll notice a recurring theme of compassion in your actions, or a tendency to champion underdogs. These patterns are the brushstrokes of your legacy, painting a picture of the impact you're making on the world. This exercise isn't about grand gestures or world-changing events. It's about recognizing the cumulative effect of our daily choices and interactions. By viewing your year through the legacy lens, you gain insight into the values you're living by and the mark you're leaving on the world. Use this reflection to guide your actions in the coming year. How can you amplify the positive impacts you've discovered? What new legacies do you wish to create? Remember, a life of simplicity and intention often leaves the most meaningful legacy of all. Less is more. This simple phrase encapsulates the essence of minimalism, a philosophy that can transform not just our physical spaces, but our entire lives. As we approach the year's end, it's time to celebrate the power of simplicity through our Minimalist Milestone review. This reflection isn't about cataloging every achievement. Instead, we're zooming in on the 3 most impactful decisions or actions you took this year that simplified your life. These are your minimalist milestones, the choices that cleared the clutter, both physical and mental, allowing space for what truly matters. Start by scanning your year for moments of deliberate simplification. Perhaps you decluttered your living space, letting go of items that no longer served you. Maybe you streamlined your digital life, unsubscribing from newsletters and deleting unused apps. Or you might have simplified your schedule, learning to say no to commitments that didn't align with your values. For each of these 3 milestones, dive deeper. What motivated the change? How did it impact your daily life? Did it create ripple effects, leading to further simplification in other areas? Now, consider the essence of each milestone. What core principle of simplicity did it embody? Was it about creating more physical space, freeing up mental bandwidth, or aligning your actions with your values? This review isn't just about celebrating past successes. It's about identifying the strategies that worked for you, the approaches to simplicity that resonated most deeply. These insights become your compass for the year ahead, guiding you towards further simplification and a life of greater intention. Remember, in the journey of simple living, every step towards less is a step towards more. More clarity, more peace, more focus on what truly enriches your life. Time is not a linear path, but a tapestry of interconnected moments. As we stand at the threshold of a new year, we have a unique opportunity to reach across time and connect with our future selves. Welcome to the Future Self Dialogue, a powerful exercise in visioning and intentional growth. Begin by finding a quiet space where you can immerse yourself in reflection. Take a deep breath, close your eyes, and envision yourself 1 year from now. This isn't just any version of you, but the best possible iteration. The you that has embraced simplicity, grown in wisdom, and aligned more closely with your core values. Now, open your eyes and begin to write a letter to this future self. Pour your hopes, dreams, and aspirations onto the page. What growth do you hope to achieve? What habits do you wish to cultivate? How do you envision your life becoming simpler, more intentional? Be specific in your letter. Instead of vague aspirations, detail the small, daily actions that will lead to significant change. Perhaps you'll write about the clutter you've released, both physical and mental, or the new skills you've honed that bring you joy and fulfillment. As you write, pay attention to the emotions that arise. Are you excited? Apprehensive? These feelings are signposts, guiding you towards what truly matters in your journey of growth and simplification. Remember, this letter isn't just a wish list. It's a commitment to your future self, a roadmap for the year ahead. Once complete, seal it in an envelope to be opened a year from now. Let it serve as both motivation and accountability in your pursuit of a simpler, more intentional life. By engaging in this future self-dialogue, you're not just planning for the future, you're actively shaping it, one mindful choice at a time. Values are the compass that guides our journey through life. Yet how often do we pause to ensure we're still on course? As the year draws to a close, it's time for a value alignment check, a powerful exercise to assess how your daily actions and choices have aligned with your core values. Begin by listing your top 5 values. These might include concepts like integrity, creativity, family, or personal growth. Now, think of these values as beacons of light, illuminating the path of your ideal life. Next, review your calendar, your bank statements, and your daily routines from the past year. These are the footprints of your actual journey. How closely do they follow the path lit by your values? Perhaps you value health, but your calendar shows little time dedicated to exercise. Or you cherish creativity, yet your daily routine leaves no space for artistic pursuits. This isn't about judgment, but awareness. Notice where your actions align beautifully with your values. These are moments to celebrate. Equally important, identify the areas where there's a disconnect. These gaps aren't failures. They're opportunities for growth and refinement in the coming year. Consider the obstacles that prevented full alignment. Were there external pressures? Internal habits? Understanding these barriers is crucial for overcoming them. As you complete this check, you're not just reflecting, you're recalibrating your internal compass. You're ensuring that as you step into the new year, your daily choices and actions are in harmony with what you hold most dear. Remember, living in alignment with your values isn't about perfection. It's about conscious choice, about regularly adjusting your course to stay true to what matters most. This value alignment check is your tool for navigating towards a life of greater authenticity and fulfillment. Courage isn't always about grand gestures or heroic acts. Often, it's the quiet resolve to choose simplicity in a world that constantly demands more. As we conclude our reflection journey, it's time to celebrate these moments of everyday bravery through the Courage Catalogue. Begin by scanning your year for instances where you chose the path of simplicity despite external pressures. Perhaps you declined a promotion that would have compromised your work-life balance. Maybe you resisted the urge to make an impulsive purchase, staying true to your minimalist goals. Or you might have ended a relationship that no longer served your growth. For each act of courage, jot down the context, the choice you made, and the outcome. What pressures did you face? How did it feel to stay true to your values? What positive changes resulted from your decision? As your catalog grows, patterns may emerge. You might notice recurring themes of self-respect, integrity, or commitment to personal growth. These patterns reveal the core of your courage, the values you're willing to stand up for, even when it's difficult. This exercise isn't just about patting yourself on the back. It's about recognizing your strength and resilience in the face of societal expectations. It's a reminder that every time you choose simplicity, you're not just decluttering your life. You're affirming your commitment to living with intention. Use this courage catalog as inspiration for the year ahead. Let it remind you of your capacity for brave choices and fuel your resolve to continue on the path of simple living. Remember, in a world that often equates more with better, choosing less is an act of courage, one that paves the way for a life of greater meaning and fulfillment. As we wrap up our exploration of these 7 transformative strategies, remember that reclaiming your time and energy is not just a goal. It's a journey toward a more intentional and fulfilling life. By setting non-negotiable boundaries, decluttering daily decisions, and auditing energy vampires, you're taking powerful steps towards simplicity. Embrace the courage to switch tasks mindfully, apply the 80-20 rule, and recharge strategically throughout your day. Finally, don't underestimate the impact of decluttering your mind with daily reflections. Each of these practices contributes to a life where clarity reigns and distractions fade. Now, I invite you to share your thoughts in the comments below. What strategies resonate with you the most? If you found value in this video, consider subscribing for more insights on mindful living and productivity tips. And don't miss our next video on cultivating mindfulness in everyday life. It could be just what you need to continue your journey towards serenity and balance. Let's embrace this path together.